What is up? Open up some top loaders real fast and we'll get rolling. What's up, Greg? How's it going? What's up, Greg? How's it going? Whoa, major delay. There we go. All right, let's get this party started. Joe? I did not, but hang on, I'll look right now. All right, I see your message. You paid. I got you, buddy. You are good to go. All right. We got 8 of these bad boys right here. 8 of them. All right. Good luck, everybody. It's taken an eternity to fill this break, but here we are. I have decided that I'm probably not going to do another half case. We'll just mix it up with different stuff and stuff like that. I do have 8 more boxes plus, man, I had like 30 hobby boxes, I think, so. We got all kinds of Donruss, but here we go. Me too. I've watched a little bit while I was waiting on it to fill. I've watched a little bit, but here we go. The only annoying thing is there's a lot of upside down cards like that. Andrew Walters rated rookie. Tim Hudson. Zebby Matthews on the optic rated rookie. We got a Marvels in the first pack. Charlie Condon. Marvels. Very nice. Non-numbered one. But it is cool. I can do that, Joe. If we think we can fill them. Dylan Head and Franklin Arias on the rated prospects. Charlie Condon Marvels. That's a cool. I like the Marvels a lot too. They are cool cards. That one actually might be some kind of parallel. Or that might just be how they look. I don't know for sure, but it is cool, so we're going to put it up here for now. All right. Willie Stargell, Darren Baker. Got our first numbered card. It is a PJ Morlando on the green. 113 out of 199. PJ Morlando. We got a PJ Morlando optic. And we also have our first. There's a Roman Anthony rated prospect. Christian Moore rated prospect. We got a relic, I believe, of Cam Smith on the Jersey Kings. 91 out of 99. Going to the Astros. Jersey Kings. cool card. I like it. I always like Donruss a lot. The base is usually, you know, nothing too cool. But they got some cool inserts. They got a lot of numbered cards. I like them. PJ Morlando. It just says 3 autographs or memorabilia. It doesn't say specifically if it's 2-1. I would assume that it's 2-1 most of the time. But sometimes it may be different. Jace Young, rated rookie. Connor Norby, optic. We got Coming Attractions, Aiden Miller. See, that's a sweet card. Rated prospect, Carson Williams and Dalton Rushing. Ian Kinsler, Austin Wells, Evan Carter, Jim Catt. We got a Bobby Miller on the, I can't remember what that parallel's called exactly, but you can see it. We got a green optic, Terry Francona, which is numbered. Out of 149, 97 out of 149. To the Red Sox, it's Red Sox, Terry Francona. Not Reds, Terry Francona. Brody Breck and Brock Wilkin on the rated prospects. It's a numbered Terry. Pee Wee Reese, Luis Angel Acuna, Edgar Martinez, Cliff Lee. We got Frank Thomas on the optic. Chrome card. Joe Mauer on the milestones. Ben Hess, Charlie Condon. Rated prospects. Chipper, Jim Rice, Kumar. We got a red Mariano Rivera out of 250. 237 out of 250. We got a Reggie Jackson on the Prism. Levi Sterling and Seaver King. Mariano Rivera, Reggie Jackson, Roger Clemens, Waldrop. We got Lou Gehrig on the optic chrome. We got an Evan Carter Marvels. This one is numbered. 94 out of 149. 94 out of 149. Namala and Colson Montgomery. And see, this one is some kind of parallel as well. You can kind of see the foil design. The Condon is not numbered, but the Evan Carter is out of 199 to the Rangers. Tony Perez, Caminero, got an A-Rod on the optic. Got a Prince Fielder on the Bomb Squad, and that is a sweet looking card. I like it. Bomb Squad. Usually Unleashed, Bomb Squad, and Marvels are the best three. And I like them all. Ken Griffey Jr. Pujols. Got a Bryce Cunningham out of 99, rated prospect. Ryan Clifford, Chrome. Starlin Cobbett, and James Tibbs. Nice. Yeah, I like the Marvels Evan Carter. It's a sweet card. Very sweet. Eric Getty, Kyle Ripken, Sajacy. Got a Johnny Bench on the optic. See, this is the non-foil Marvels. Connor Griffin. Still cool, but not as cool as the shiny ones. Jet Williams and Griff O'Farrell. Still cool, but not as cool. Connor Griffin's starting to get a lot of hype. Connor Norby. Zebby Matthews, rated rookie. Austin Wells on the silver foil. Mariano Rivera on the prism, or the hollow optic. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff in this pack. Will Clark, Kobe Mayo. We got an orange. Takoya Roby out of 199. We got a clear Kyle Teal. Donruss clearly. Very cool. Chris Davis on the non-shiny bomb squad. Rentaro Sasaki and Bryce Cunningham. Now on these Sasakis, that is one thing I forgot to do, because he's not on a team. So I'll just try to, however many Sasaki cards we get, I'll just try to split them up. If we get a numbered one, anything that's not a base like that, I'll do a random for it. But otherwise, I'll just kind of stick them in randomly. Randomly distribute. I believe he is the only one not on a team. There might be a mascot too. Skeens. Aaron Judge. DeBarge. And here is our auto, and it's a pretty solid one. Theo Gillen to the Rays. Non-numbered. Rated prospect. DeLauder and Braylon Payne. Theo Gillen. It's our first auto. We could get two autos. I just assume that most boxes are going to be one auto and two relics, but yeah, maybe we'll get a couple two auto boxes or even a three auto box. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Will Wagner, Terry Francona, Kobe Mayo optic, Nick York on the Marvels, Casey and Roby. Colt Keith. We got out of 25, Manny Ramirez to the Red Sox. 7 out of 25. That's a cool card. Matt Shaw on the Prism, rated prospect, Hintz and Yannick. Just Manny being Manny. Out of 25. Very cool. Hope we get a 1 of 1. Some type of 1 of 1. Pedroia, Andrew Jones. Got a Will Clark optic. Our first unleashed is Bobby Witt Jr. Non-shiny one. Appears to be some type of cougar on the unleashed this year. Burns and Billy Amick. It's usually like a bear, some kind of bear. But that appears to be some kind of large cat in the background. Dylan Cruz rated rookie. Nick York rated rookie. Cash Mayfield rated prospect. Yaswar Gonzalez on the optic. Trey Morgan and Spencer Jones. This one feels thicker, so it might be either a filler or an actual relic. It's just a filler. Prince Fielder. Tony Oliva. Optic. Got one of the Donruss Elite throwback cards. Pujols. I like it. Got a huge filler. Biggio, Jordan Lawler, John Smoltz. Another Evan Carter. We got a Tim Hudson on the pink velocity at a 79 to the A's. Pink velocity. Tim Hudson. A lot of numbered cards, which is cool. Not at the fastest pace right now for this break, so it might take a minute. Eddie Matthews. Reggie out of 250. Sproat. Marcelo Mayer. Reggie at a 250. The numbering just always seems so random in Donruss. All right. Deion Sanders. We got a Will Wagner. Rated rookie optic. Ryan Sandberg on the milestones. DeBarge. Rhett Lauder rated rookie. Jim Palmer. Ian Kinsler. On the optic, we got a red. Ooh, we got a redemption, so we're going to get 2 autos. Got a red Llama Vita. 2 autos in the first box. Red Caleb Llama Vita, our redemption is going to be, I think it's upside down. Baseball. Let's get extra close. Signature Series teal of Colton Gordon. Colton Gordon. And I don't even know who that is. Colton Gordon. I'll have to look him up because I don't know what team that is. It's not ringing any bells for me on the Colton Gordon. Llama Vita is out of 99 to the Nationals. Yeah, their redemptions are always, it seems pretty random. Although sometimes they're pretty good, because I think the last one was a pretty good redemption. I think it was a Leo, maybe. It was somebody on the Padres. Jimmy Rollins. We got a Skeens optic. Tommy White to the A's. Yeah, there was a Taj Bradley. I remember that. Taj Bradley redemption. Leo DeVries and Carson Bench. Yeah, I remember that, Brett. I want to say there was it was either DeVries or Ethan Salas. There was a decent redemption in one. Bubba Chandler. The next Paul Skeens. Just kidding, but he is pretty good. Marcelo Meyer, rated prospect, optic. So first box had 2 autos and 1 redemption and 1 relic. One auto was a redemption. All right, box number 2 of 8. So I'll try, now we kind of got the hang of it. Try to speed it up just a hair so this doesn't take 3 hours. All right. Yeah, that's true. Tony Oliva, Brooks Lee on the optic. Kobe Mayo, Chase Burns. Got a thick one. That might be an actual relic. Kobe Mayo. Got Mike Mussina out of 250. 241 out of 250. Trey Morgan, and we got Carlos Beltran. Yankees Carlos Beltran. It's got a little pinstripe in there too. Donruss. It's game worn. Usually the retired players are always game worn, which is usually pretty cool. Carlos Beltran, game worn. To the Yankees. That is hilarious. And also unfortunate, Greg. Yeah, that sucks. Maybe it'll be here soon. All right, we got a Paul Skeens. Jake Bloss. Jim Tomey. Optic. We got a Diamond Kings. These are sweet inserts. Sebastian Walcott. Check that out. That is a shiny card. Dottie and Kendall George. Very shiny. Yep. Classic Panini move. Terry Francona. Jim Leland. Got an Eddie Matthews. To the Braves. And we got a Prince Fielder, which I think will be out of 79. It is Pink Velocity. Eldridge and Caminiti. Prince Fielder, Pink Velocity. Out of 79. Carlos Beltran. Michael Young on the optic. We got Nick Kurtz. Marvels. Non-shiny Marvels version. Dylan Head, Franklin Arias. Man, I've seen some crazy long redemption times from Panini. 39 out of 149, Mariano Rivera. Jake Peavy on the Optic Hollow. Hey, he was good for a little bit. I haven't heard that name in forever. Ryan Braun. Ken Griffey Jr. Optic. And we got a shiny bomb squad. Seaver King. I like it. It's a cool looking card. Very cool. Very cool. Aaron Judge base. David Shields out of 99. Billy Amick on the Optic. PJ Morlando and Gonzalez. Yeah, Leaf is crazy quick. That is true. They did a good job. Mike Schmidt. Gary Sheffield on the bomb squad. Hurston, Churio, James Wood. Juan Marshall. Heston Kjerstad. Mizorowski and Tommy Troy. Noah Schultz, sorry. Noah Schultz. Out of 199. Then we got Spencer Jones on the acetate clearly. Matt Shaw, Marvels. Non-shiny Marvels. Yeah, the longest redemption. I've never did a Panini redemption though, myself. But the longest one I've ever waited on was for a Wander Franco. It was like a year almost. And that one worked out great for me. It was Gypsy Queen. It was a cool auto, though. Noah Schultz. Dang. Yeah, all my other Topps ones have been fast, other than that one. Rhett Lauder. Manny, being Manny. Chase Burns, and our next auto is Trey Yasevich. And I think these are out of 25, these little building block looking ones. They are. 5 out of 25. I know that because I have a couple of these myself. Hey, I like the joke, Brett. Very true. Maybe not even that long. Chase Dollander, James Tibbs. Yeah, I don't know why. auto's still pretty good. He won a gold glove like a million years straight. He's not as good as he once was, but he's still good. Ricky, Mike Piazza. How about a numbered Connor Griffin? Nice one for the Pirates. 114 out of 199. Rated prospect. Cash Mayfield on the optic. Jared Thomas and Drew Gilbert. Connor Griffin. Let's see. Jim Thome. Tony Perez on the optic. James Wood on the Elite Series. Sasaki. Bryce Cunningham. Ken Griffey Jr. And there he is. J.D. Dix on the foil. Spencer Jones optic. Randy Johnson. Buster Posey. Milestones. Filler. We got a gold. Frank Thomas. Rhett Lauder Hollow. Rated rookie. We got a gold Trey Morgan. Rated prospect. 1 of 10. 1 of 10. eBay 1 of 1. Trey Morgan out of 10. To the Rays. The Rays were a pretty good value team in this, I thought, because they got some really good prospects. Definitely some pretty solid ones. And they got a bunch of them in here. Jack Leiter. Eric Getty. We got a numbered Unleashed. Vance Honeycutt. 18 out of 199. Vance Honeycutt. To the Orioles. They're good. They're playing good. That is true. I mean, I want to say they're close to like 50 wins, right? Like 47 and 33. Something like that. It's a sweet Unleashed. Willie. Darren Baker. Augustin Ramirez on the rated prospect. Yannick. Bryce Rayner. Yeah, I knew they'd been playing really well. The Tigers, I think, still have the best record overall, right? Detroit. There's Pujols. Skeens on the Elite Series. Pretty sure the Tigers do. The best overall. Ian Kinsler. Jim Palmer. And a numbered Randy Johnson. And another redemption. Randy Johnson is green. Thought this was going to be a filler, and it is another redemption of blue, number 75, J.D. Gonzalez. J.D. Gonzalez. Who I've definitely seen his cards. Pretty sure he has Bowman cards. But I don't know what team that is off the top of my head. No, they were tied today. I see. Randy is also out of 140 now. Someone must have the Google machine to find J.D. Gonzalez. Numbered Randy. The big unit. So far it's been 2 autos and 1 relic through our first 2 boxes. Randy Johnson, Brooks Robinson, Milestones. Then a filler. He's a Ray. Another one for the Rays. Rays are doing good. First one was an Astro. Astro's doing decent too. With that Cam Smith. Cliff Lee. Sebastian Walcott. Team Kent's. Marcelo Meyer. Let's set these up here. On to the next one. Box number 3. Evan Carter. Ryan Braun out of 250 to the Brewers. And we got a Bubba Chandler. Diamond Kings. Napkin patch. Good old white napkin patch. Bubba Chandler to the Pirates. Seems like the relic is always, or so far, has been in one of the first few packs, too. The first couple packs. Has the relic in it. Could just be a coincidence, but we'll see. Catfish Hunter, and we got Bryce Rayner on the Diamond Kings. Yachty Molina. And we got a numbered Roman Anthony rated prospect, actually, out of 149 on the Roman Anthony. Good time to get a numbered Roman Anthony. John Smoltz, Evan Carter, non-shiny version. Got a blue Nick York, which is going to be out of 149. Kumar on the Prism. Got a Jack Leiter and a shiny Chris Davis. It's out of 199, 34 out of 199. To the Orioles. We're going to get the Evan Carter Marvel Rainbow. Yeah, they have been. They have been playing well. 232 out of 250 on the Pee Wee Reese for the Dodgers. I wish I had. I don't have any Chase Burns autos either. I wish I had bought some. And now they're probably going for $1 million. I blew it. But he pitched really awesome. Adam Wainwright, Travis Bazzana. Rhett Lauder. Bucky Dent. Oh, we got our auto. Bucky Dent is out of 199. Auto is Welbin Francisca to the Guardians. On the Signature Series, non-numbered. Yeah, the Reds made a good climb. Good climb back above 500. Yeah, it is a hitter-friendly ballpark for sure. That whole division is pretty good this year. With the exception of one team. And even they're not terrible, but they're not good. The Pirates. But Cardinals, Brewers, Cubs, Reds. All pretty solid division for sure. Walters, Spencer Jones on the bomb squad. Non-shiny bomb squad. Filler card. Matt, what's up, buddy? Just opening some Donruss. Augustin Ramirez, Griff O'Farrell. I know it doesn't seem like it should be that far along already. Caminero, Tim Hudson. We got an Aaron Judge Unleashed. It's a parallel as well. Non-numbered parallel, but still pretty sick. Judge is one of the active players in Donruss. I don't know how many they get, like 5 or 10 or something. There's a certain amount of active non-prospects they can put in. in there through the MLB Players Association. I don't know exactly how that works, but they got judged this year. A-Rod, Kendall George. Lou Gehrig. Willie Jackson Churio on the Elite Series. It's like a green of Ben Hess. Green rated prospect out of 199. Jared Thomas on the Holo Optic. Ken Griffey Jr. Dylan Head out of 99 to the Marlins. David Ortiz on the Optic. Colt Keith on the Marvels. Boston Bateman. Got Alex Gordon, Ryan Braun on the Optic. Got a red Ricky out of 99, red Optic. Got a Dylan Head on the Acetate, Charlie Condon Unleashed, non-parallel Unleashed. Alright, looks like about 4 or 5 packs left in box number 3 of 8. Ricky again. And how about that? How about a Cal Ripken Jr Auto out of 25? 5 out of 25, Cal Ripken Jr. Going to the Orioles. That is a very nice one indeed. Very cool card. Andrew Jones, Darren Baker on the rated rookie, Tom Seaver. Sebastian Walcott. Bobby Witt Jr. Aiden Miller on the Marvels. Well, it was stuck to the filler. Tink Hansen, Billy Amick. Jim Palmer. And going to the Dodgers, Kellen Lindsey, rated prospect, out of 149. Yeah. Jake Peavy. Pablo Sandoval. How about a Christian Campbell? Numbered Unleashed out of 49. 3 out of 49. That is a sweet card. Very cool Christian Campbell. Rhett Lauder. Pudge Rodriguez out of 250. Susana on the Prism. Dylan Cruz, rated rookie. Gary Sheffield, Waldschmidt. Sasaki, non-numbered. Boston Bateman, Lama Vita. Andrew Jones, Matt Shaw, Marvels. We got a filler. Ken Griffey Jr., Johnny Bench. And a numbered Marcelo Meyer. Color match. 93 out of 99. Very nice Marcelo Meyer card. Dustin Pedroia, Chase Dollander, Kyle DeBarge. Looks like we got a blue Churio. Nice one. Jackson Churio, 32 out of 149 to the Brewers. And how about a Connor Griffin relic? Jersey Kings to the Tigers. Need my thick sleeves. This many cards, like probably just to sort it all, at least 2 hours probably. That's the only bad thing about doing the bigger breaks. It's a lot more fun. It's just a lot more time consuming for me. I'm waiting until my kids are almost there. They're almost to the age to where maybe another year or two, they're going to be my little child laborers. Willie Stargell. Got Edgar Martinez on the black velocity, which is out of 39. 18 out of 39. It's a sweet card for the Mariners. Yeah, it'll take at least a couple hours and then to organize it all. And usually what I'll do, or what I try to do weekly, is then organize everybody's together from their different breaks and get them all packaged up. And that in itself, just to package them and get all the labels printed off, takes a couple of hours. But that's definitely, the shipping is definitely the worst part of this, but everything else is pretty awesome. James Tibbs out of 199 to the Giants. Andrew Walters. James Tibbs again. Yeah, mine is the same way. I also have a 4-year-old who is the same way. He always wants to autograph every card. Carlos Beltran. But I have an 8-year-old that's getting pretty good. Dylan Cruz. This one is numbered. Out of 199. He'll be 9 in November. So he's getting close enough. He's getting almost to that age. But I mean, he would do like 20 cards. Be like, this sucks. I quit. That's exactly what would happen. James Tibbs. There's the Edgar. Yeah, he does. He's all the time looking his cards over and then saying, what do you think this is going to get? He wants to grade 1,000,000 cards. Any card that he pulls that is any kind of parallel, he has his little stack ready to get them graded. All right. Pablo Sandoval out of 250. Kung Fu Panda himself. Jim Leland, Sasaki. A-Rod. George Lombard out of 199, and we have our next auto too. Lombard on the orange. Our next auto is Caleb Lamavita to the Nationals, non-numbered. We've also gotten a parallel of his as well. Lamavita rated prospect. Oh yeah, there'll definitely be some low numbered ones for sale, I would say. It is a cool looking card. Lombard. We're going to have a nice stack of cards for the recap at the end. Kobe Mayo on the Unleashed. Braylon Payne, James Tibbs. Cole Keith, we got a green. Mike Piazza, not numbered. I guess that's what a lot of these other inserts that are shiny are green too. Green must be one of the non-numbered parallels. Prince Fielder out of 149. 98 out of 149. Francona, Nick Kurtz, we got a Skeens, Tim Hudson. Got a Deion Sanders. Nice one. Pink Velocity out of 79. Boston Bateman. Darren Baker, Jet Williams, Auto, Kumar Rocker, rookie auto. Going to the Rangers, non-numbered. Signature Series. Put him up there with Evan Carter. Together. Forever. It is, in fact. Worked out good on the mini. They were another team that had a really good checklist, I thought. The Rangers did. Yeah, that's what it's been so far, I'm pretty sure. Or close to every box. I think it might be every box. 2 autos, 1 relic. Hopefully that trend continues. Jack Leiter, Aiden Miller on the Marvels, non-shiny Marvels. Well, it seems to be true so far, Brett. For sure. But now we have jinxed it, for sure, as well. We got a blue Heston Kjerstad out of 149. Owen Hall. Oh yeah, they do always have that. The what to expect little section. Jared Thomas, Gonzalez, Optic, Catfish Hunter, Yadi Molina, Epic Filler. Yep, it has been every time. Yep, it has been the relic. And we got a numbered Bubba Chandler out of 99 on the red. 51 out of 99. Jordan Lawler, Optic, Christian Campbell, Unleashed. And we got a relic again. For the first hit out of this box, Jake Bloss at a 250 to the Blue Jays. And it's going to be a Billy Williams out of 49 to the Cubs. Billy Williams. I'll have to open some more top loaders soon. All right, let's see if the other two hits are autos as well. Francona, Biggio, we got a Slade Caldwell, Diamond Kings. Tim Hudson. We got a numbered John Smoltz on the black Velocity. Out of 39, going to the Braves. Nolan Ryan, Optic. Miguel Tejada. How about a Big Poppy? Out of 149, David Ortiz. Jack Leiter. Jesus. It's very true that does appear how it has been so far with the left versus right. But another numbered Big Poppy at a 199. Kyle Teal. Pretty cool Kyle Teal. Prince Fielder. Kamar Rocker Unleashed. Will Clark. We got our auto as well. Got a numbered Jesus. Orange. Jesus Mate. Out of 199. Auto is going to be Braylon Dottie going to the Guardians. Non-numbered. On the Optic Hollow. Pretty sick Jesus. Rated prospect. All right, let's get some more top loaders real quick. Still should be one more hit remaining. Pudge Rodriguez, Austin Wells, Bomb Squad. Bryce Cunningham, Leo DeVries. Unleashed, Aaron Judge. It's another one of the same parallels, I think. The green, whatever that's called. Green something. Got Kellen Lindsey on the green at a 199. Tommy Troy, Optic. Nick York. Skeens on the Elite. Kobe Mayo, Adam Wainwright, got a Colt Keith on the green, the lime green at a 149, Ryan Sloan. Got our next auto, and David Ortiz, Mizorowski, and our next auto is Cole Young, going to the Mariners. Three more boxes to go. I think I'm going to open them that way. All right, on to the next one. Tony Oliva. We got Carson Benj, Unleashed. Filler. Tommy Troy, Chase Burns. Will Clark. James Tibbs on the Bomb Squad, non-numbered version. Tony Oliva out of 250. Kobe Mayo, Ozzy, the Wizard of Oz. Miguel Tejada, Pablo Sandoval, Ethan Salas. Got a purple Malcolm Moore, nice one, which is out of 49. 45 out of 49. Kyle DeBarge on the Clearly. Vladdy Sr. On to the next one. Pee Wee Reese, Trey Morgan. Ooh, this time we're pulling the auto first. I think the first time we've did that. Vance Honeycutt. Going to the Orioles. Johnny Bench. How about an Adam Wainwright out of 199. 200 career wins. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I started thinking about it on this one. And then I hadn't thought about the way I'd been getting them out of the box. So maybe I just got them out backwards this time. Very possible. Because I thought about it instead of just doing it. Yeah, Luis Baez out of 199. So I could have screwed it up. Sasaki. Could be backwards. We'll see. A-Rod, Charlie Condon Bomb Squad, non-shiny Bomb Squad. Jacob Mizorowski. So still only one hit on the left, which is what it has been. Maybe that means we're getting 2 relics this time. Guess we'll see. Prince Fielder, how about a Nick York out of 25? 1 out of 25. And here is our next auto. How about this one? How about the one and only J.D. Dix? And it's on card. J.D. Dix, Prospect Auto. Maybe 3 autos, it's true. That's a sweet card. I like it. I think our first on-card auto, too. Right? It's just not the same when he's not here. But it is hilarious that we got another J.D. Dix. So maybe this is a 3 auto box. We will see. Luis Angel Acuna, Chase the Lauder, which is out of 199. Yeah, like he's actually good is the best part about it. He's playing good anyway. Skeens again. Seaver King. Non-shiny Marvels. Pedro Rodriguez. Chase Burns out of 99. 86 out of 99. Nice one. Red color match. Spencer Jones on the Unleashed. Okay, we do have an actual relic. Kobe Mayo out of 149. It is a Diamond Kings, or a Jersey Kings rather. Walker Yannick out of 99. 51 out of 99. To the Astros. Nice one. Chase Burns. Gotta put that up here. Right there. Actually, what am I doing? This should go right here. Two Rays cards together. Yeah. Lou Gehrig, Leo DeVries, Jake Bloss, Luis Angel Acuna, how about Seaver King out of 199? Rated rookie, Nick York. How about Braden Montgomery to the White Sox out of 25? 7 out of 25 on the Unleashed. That is a sweet card. Jim Rice out of 250. Jace Young out of 199 on the numbered Marvels. Johnny Bench. All right. On to box number 7. All right. We carry on. Ian Kinsler, Bazana on the non-shiny Marvels. Scooting some base out of the way real quick. Looks like we got a red Tony Perez out of 250. Chase Young, Trevor Hoffman. Jet Williams. Colson, Montgomery. Mike Schmidt. Ron Sloan out of 199. There is a numbered Roman Anthony. That's Trey Morgan, though. I'm pretty sure there is a numbered Roman Anthony. I just don't have it on one of the stands. But you did get a numbered. Pretty sure there's a numbered one somewhere in here. I'm like 99% sure. Jim Leland. That there was a numbered Roman Anthony. Braylon Payne out of 99. And we got Bruce Sutter. Or Suter. I can't remember. Bruce Sutter. With the blue. The Cardinals baby blue. You're going to have plenty of base Evan Carter marbles. Oh yeah, we need the bigger one. Yeah, I like them. They are random, but that's true, but they are cool. Braylon Payne. It was a relic first this time, so we'll see. I'm going to assume 2 more autos. Bobby Witt. There's a Roman Anthony. Cool Roman Anthony card. Adam Wainwright. How about a Jim Cott out of 149? Darren Baker and Spencer Jones. Rated rookie blue, Kamar Rocker out of 149. Catfish Hunter. Andrew Walters. Here's our auto behind Kyle DeBarge. It is Carson Bench going to the Mets. All right. Kamar, Ryan Braun, Drew Gilbert, Marcelo Meyer, Willie Stargell. How about a Spencer Jones out of 99? 70 out of 99. It's a sweet card. Another Chase Burns, this time out of 199. David Ortiz, Colt Keith. Connor Norby. Tony Oliva out of 39 on the black Velocity. And our next auto is going to the White Sox, Noah Schultz. That is a cool card. The yellow, I'm assuming yellow Bomb Squad, could also be maybe gold. But it is numbered out of 99, so probably yellow. Tim Hudson. Condon. How about a Cal Ripken Elite Series green? Green parallel. Red Gyro out of 250. And Ryan Clifford. Dylan Cruz on the Night Moves. This is one of the SSPs, I believe. Night Moves, like a case hit. Dylan Cruz. Pretty sure this is it. It's a very cool card, for sure. Wainwright and Churio. That is intentional. Zebby Matthews and John Smoltz. Slade Caldwell out of 199. And a clear Noah Schultz. And we are down to our last box. 8 of 8. Probably says what those. No, look for the ultra rare stained glass. I think you definitely have. Pablo Sandoval, Walcott. Jared Thomas on the green out of 199. Pudge Rodriguez, hollow. Nick York. Kobe Mayo out of 199 to the Orioles on the bomb squad. Owen Hall, Carson Williams. Darren Baker. Craig Biggio. Green James Wood out of 149 and a Jared Thomas auto to the Rockies. That is very true. We saved it for the last box. Kobe Mayo. Dustin Pedroia, Colt Keith, Base Marvel. Will Clark, Nolan Ryan, Thomas Sajaci at a 149. Skeens, Braylon Payne on the Unleashed. We got a blue Billy Martin out of 149. Christian Moore, and we got a relic of James Tibbs. Going to the Giants. James Tibbs. Jersey Kings. Terry Francona. Dylan Cruz. We got a Churio and the Diamond Kings. Johnny Bench. Orange Malcolm Moore at a 199. Nice one for the Rangers. Got Jacob Wilson. Pink Velocity out of 79. Nice one. Jared Thomas on the clearly. And Ozzie Smith on the blue out of 49. Pink Velocity. And I'm going to need more top loaders again. Give me just 1 second here. Let me grab these really fast. Still should be one more hit remaining. Hopefully it is an auto. Kobe Mayo, Dylan Head. I think it is a gold optic. I think it's right here. Seaver King, nice. It is out of 10. Seaver King, 2 of 10. Very nice. For the Nationals. Another Ozzie Smith, this time out of 99. And this is a very cool card. Still like 10 packs left, so Mason win. Maybe we'll catch some kind of bonus hit. We'll find out. Green Noble Meyer out of 199. Braylon Payne. That's correct. No Dick's Autos allowed. Connor Griffin. George Lombard, Roman Anthony. Austin Wells. We got Filler. Boston Bateman, Bryce Eldridge. Got a green Cliff Lee to the Phillies. Evan Carter out of 149. On the blue, Aaron Judge, Bomb Squad. And our very last pack, Ozzie Smith, Miguel Tejada, and that is it. All right, let me sleeve these three, and then I will do a recap of all our top-loaded cards, of which there are 1 million. All right, thanks guys for hanging out for a couple hours. Let's do a recap time. All right, we had Noble Meyer out of 199. Cliff Lee on the green, non-numbered. Evan Carter out of 149. J.D. Dix. On-card auto. Jared Thomas on the clearly. Ozzie Smith out of 49. Kobe Mayo out of 199. James Wood out of 149. Gyro out of 250. Theo Gillen auto. Trey Morgan out of 10. 1 out of 10. That's a sweet card. Cal Ripken on the green. Jim Cott out of 149. Ryan Sloan out of 199. Bruce Sutter on the relic. Chase DeLauder out of 199. Kobe Mayo out of 149. Walker Yannick relic out of 99. Adam Wainwright out of 199. Luis Baez out of 199. Nick York out of 25. Trey Yasevich auto out of 25. Vance Honeycutt auto. Colt Keith out of 149. Ryan Sloan on the clearly. Cole Young auto, not numbered. Big Poppy out of 199. Jesus Mate out of 199. It did indeed. It took so many days. Braylon Dottie. But it did start yesterday and ended today. John Smoltz out of 39. Ryan Braun out of 250. Bubba Chandler on the relic. Randy Johnson out of 149. J.D. Gonzalez Redemption. Vance Honeycutt out of 199. Manny Ramirez out of 25. Connor Griffin out of 199. David Shields out of 99. Noah Schultz out of 199. Spencer Jones on the clearly. Seaver King on the Bomb Squad parallel. Mariano Rivera out of 149. Prince Fielder out of 79. Mike Messina out of 250. Carlos Beltran to the Yankees on the relic. Lama Vita out of 99. Colton Gordon redemption. Reggie Jackson out of 250. Tim Hudson out of 79. Aaron Judge parallel, non-numbered. Takoa Roby out of 199. Kyle Till, clearly. Bryce Cunningham out of 99. Prince Fielder on the Bomb Squad parallel. Mariano Rivera out of 250. Terry Francona out of 149. PJ Morlando out of 199. Ozzie Smith out of 99. Malcolm Moore out of 199. Jacob Wilson out of 79. Thomas Sajaci out of 149. Billy Martin out of 149. James Tibbs, Jersey Kings, relic. Jared Thomas out of 199. Jared Thomas auto. Slade Caldwell out of 199. Noah Schultz clearly. Spencer Jones on the Bomb Squad out of 99. Tony Oliva out of 39. Noah Schultz auto. Kumar out of 149. Carson Benj auto. Tony Perez out of 250. Braylon Payne out of 99. Seaver King out of 199. And Jim Rice out of 250. Jace Young Marvels out of 199. James Tibbs on the Bomb Squad parallel. Tony Oliva out of 250. Malcolm Moore out of 49. Kyle DeBarge on the clearly. Kellen Lindsay out of 199. Aaron Judge on the Unleashed parallel. Big Poppy out of 149. Heston Kjerstad out of 149. Bubba Chandler out of 99. Jake Bloss out of 250. Billy Williams relic out of 49. Prince Fielder out of 149. Dion out of 79. Coach Brown. Boston Bateman clearly. Mike Piazza on the Milestones parallel. Pablo Sandoval out of 250. George Lombard out of 199. Lama Vita auto. Marcelo Meyer color match out of 99. Edgar Martinez out of 39 on the black Velocity. This has to be the longest recap of all time. James Tibbs out of 199. Dylan Cruz out of 199. Churio out of 149. Connor Griffin on the relic. Pudge Rodriguez out of 250. Cam Smith out of 99 relic. Kellen Lindsey out of 149. Charlie Condon on the Marvels parallel. Dylan Head out of 99. Ricky Henderson out of 99. Dylan Head clearly. Ben Hess out of 199. Aaron Judge Unleashed parallel. Nick York out of 149. Chris Davis out of 149 or 199. Pee Wee Reese out of 250. Bucky Dent out of 199. Welvin Francisca auto and Roman Anthony out of 149. Then up here we had two Chase Burns, one out of 99 and one out of 199. We had two numbered Unleashed. Christian Campbell out of 49. Braden Montgomery out of 25. A couple Rangers, Kamar Rocker auto and Evan Carter out of 199. Cal Ripken Jr auto out of 25. That is a sweet card. Dylan Cruz on the case hit Night Moves SP. And then Seaver King Gold auto out of 10. 2 out of 10. And that is the end. All right, guys. Until the next one, I am out of here. Thank you guys again. Have an awesome rest of your week. See you.